Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and like and share. We want you to share this video while we rock into Xavier Brown's music. Yes, yes, yes. I have not given Xavier Brown a shout out in a minute, but he made that specifically for Sunshine. That's my
Oh,
voice and
wow.
everything. Xavier
Awesome.
Brown. So if you need something, he is excellent, excellent young man doing
Talented
great
brother.
things. Yes, very talented. So welcome to Conversations with Selena. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. I cannot stop grinning. We have prayed before we went live. We are ready for this event tonight because we have a lot of exciting news to share. My guest is super busy, but this is the one and only Samuel Warren. Woo, woo. He is here with Sunshine on tonight, and I'm so thankful. We have been trying to do this for a while now, so that's why Sunshine's so excited. And plus, I saw this show that we're about to talk about tonight, live and in person, and it was so amazing. And they're doing it again. So I can't wait for him to start talking. Let me see if there's anything I need to say before we get started. Please share this video. Share, share, share. And let's see. Do y'all need a minute to share? Sunshine need to give y'all a minute. Do we need to wait while you share? We're gonna give you a minute. No excuses. Can't be like I ain't want to miss it over here trying to mess around with my phone. So yes, we'll be right back.
Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine.
All right, all right. Hopefully that was enough time for you to go ahead and share this video because we want as many people as possible to see this so that they can go ahead and get their tickets for this amazing show that's coming up. All right, Mr. Warren, what do you have that you want to just come out of the gate telling us about what you have going on?
Well, I got a lot going on, and
I know it. I know it.
look, I just been blessed to be a blessing, and when you're able to go and share your gift in different places, it can weigh on you. You're here, you're there, you're trying to get some rest in between. But I'm thankful to God that He's given such gifts, and I just want to share with the world, and that's what the ratio is doing. We started, I think 2020, we did like 4 shows over at the Cutting Edge Theater. Excuse me. And it was kind of during the pandemic, and some people came out, some people wanted to come out, but they were like, no, we ain't going out there. Yeah. So we tried it again in August. It was October of 21. And I did 2 shows, and that was 2 sold out shows. And I was thinking, man, how much Ray Charles can the people stand? And they just keep asking, and you're getting a different wave of people. You have one wave, and they come back and see the show again. But then you have a new group of people that hadn't seen the show, and when they come and see the show, they're asking about when you're going to do the show again. So we decided to, move it. We want to take it out of town. I was looking going to Mississippi, and that didn't work out. So, yeah, we're gonna go to try to do it in Mississippi and New Orleans. We're gonna try to get a place out there as well. But the venue over in Old Town Slidell, I know the young lady, and had a conversation with her dad when she bought the place, and asked me about helping her out. Hey man, so that people know she's there. Mm-hmm. And I said, hey, let's do Ray. Let's do Ray. So we got together, talked about what we needed to do to get the building, and we're there. Next weekend we're gonna bring Ray out.
Well, let me tell you, you don't really know what to expect at first if you've never seen it before. But if you don't know it's Samuel Warren back there, you think that it is for real, Ray Charles. You have like perfected imitating this man. And like, do you watch him and listen to him like over and over and study him? Do you even have to do that anymore, or do you
Yeah,
just?
I still do. I still listen and I watch videos and uh, interviews that he's been on. I just try to get his mannerism. Um, yeah, when I was studying to do the first shows, um, I did the show in January of 20, maybe it was January 21, maybe it was. I started working on Ray September 20, September 2020. And I was out in my music room like every day working on how to move, and just and being a keyboard player, I really wanted to represent uh, the legendary Ray Charles in the best form and the best way I could. So I wanted to learn to play the songs in the key that he sang them in. Um, play without looking at my fingers. That becomes complicated, but I try. My one of my problems, and I say it's a problem, but the band laughs at me. I actually close my eyes, and which is crazy because I got these shades on. All I have to do is just open my eyes, but I'm up there with my eyes closed, and I'm like, oh my goodness. But I really, I just dove into doing Ray Charles, man. I have enjoyed myself, and when I think I have enough songs, something else, when you start searching things, these phones listen to us all the time anyway. When you
Boy,
search
do
things,
they? Yes, they do.
yeah, when you search things, I run across, hey, where that Ray Charles song come from? It just pop up on my phone. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, whoa. So now I listen to it. I say, man, I'm doing something different in this show. It's going to be real special. It's a song I hadn't done before. And it's a duet with Ray Charles and Willie Nelson.
Okay.
And Ray Charles is going to sing like Willie Nelson.
And
So,
he can do it too.
well, Willie couldn't make it. So Willie couldn't be there. So Ray going to kind of fill in for Willie Nelson.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute.
Yeah, it is. And I don't even know if I have anything on my calendar. I double booked myself. So it's funny that you're saying you're trying to do this and you're trying to do that and you go over here and go over there. So I missed my son's soccer game last Sunday because I said, oh, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Or it was like 2 days in advance. I don't have anything to do Sunday. When I opened up that planner, I said, but you try to run yourself so thin trying to spread not only your gifts but your presence, because you still have to be the family person, you still have to be the employee, there's so many roles that you still have to be. How do you manage them all? Because I know I was like, because I'm about to say, oh, I'm gonna be there and do this and do that. I need to look, but in my mind I don't have anything to do Saturday nights to be at the race show. That's what I'm planning on doing. Oh, something happened. He froze up. Well, I will keep going until he comes back. Y'all be sure to go ahead and call that phone number that's on the screen. It's going across the bottom. The doors will open at 7 o'clock and the show starts at 8. The number is 985-641-5079. I ain't calling out names. I don't want y'all to be mad with Sunshine. But welcome. Hey, V Sims. Hey, girl. So he said he tried to come to Mississippi. V, is there a way or anything that we can do to help him come this way? I know that Tanya has the camp in Poplarville. And then here is the Grand. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else that we know of. that we could help Ray come to Mississippi, to our little town. Y'all, I really am. I'm super excited about this particular show. It is so good, and I want to go see it. I really do. Again, and I just went not so long ago. I know, that's how I feel. I'm about to ask him to come to the Conversations with Selena anniversary. I'm going to go and put it out there and be bold and ask the question. You don't know if you don't ask. Definitely the grant. See, that's what I was thinking. Mama Cat will do whatever she can. Can you tag her in this, while we're talking? Mama Cat, come on through, Mama Cat. Bring Ray to pick you in. So while we're waiting on him to log back in, Tricia Powell's book signing is also on the 19th, but it is during the daytime hours, so one is not a conflict with the other. But this Saturday at the Grand, exactly what we're talking about, 217 South Current, it is going to be Radizi's comedy show, and I will be there. Yes. There's the Blood Blocked It. That is an amazing book. She does not put a lot of fluff at all. She gets straight to the point. So if you have not gotten that, please get it. Magnolia Essence. Okay, here go my sunshine. Gloria made me a candle. Y'all, this candle is going to be ready for April. It's going to be ready for April. I'm not going to have my face all big on this. So don't y'all be like, I don't want your face all on my, I don't want your face all on my candle. So I think I'm going to have a little small spot with sunshine over there in this candle. But it'll be part of a bundle for the 2-year anniversary. Revival Barbershop. They're in Memphis. So if you're close by, go see my peoples. That's Jeremy and Milena. He's not coming back. I don't see him. Let's see. Maybe he'll be back in a minute. V, you want to pop on here with me? Who want to come on online with Sunshine? Ooh, come on through. So, well, let me tell you. I've been talking to some people, and it has been storming in some lives of the people. But with good friends, a strong prayer life, you can get through some of this stuff. Oh, you're driving? Okay, girl, no worries. Oh, Gloria has a pop-up shop, y'all, April 16th. If you want to be a vendor, let her know. The deadline looks like it's April 6th. But, you know, with good people, praying friends, praying sisters, a sisterhood, we talked about that earlier. There's just nothing like it. Things are going to come up, things happen, and you feel like just throwing in the towel. Oh, what you say, girl? The skin glowing? Hey, Mama Vanessa. So, Mary Kay is what I use. I'm a Mary Kay consultant. Don't nobody really know that. I'm just undercover Mary Kay consultant. It's on the back of this card when this card flips over. There it is right there. Mary Kay, independent beauty consultant, Herbalife, just be doing stuff. But I had a conversation with a lady today, and we basically was talking about, thank you. Oh, here he is. Come on through 2022. Welcome back.
I know, huh? Man.
I tried to hold it down for you while you was gone,
Well,
though.
good. I'm sure you did well.
So, you said you had a lot of things. What was I asking you? I think I was asking you, how do you manage it all, just juggling around? Because I know for me, I'm new to just being outside the house, and I'm new to being really, let's see, solo So I'm completely solo because we're working from home. So that's a different environment. Like in a couple of days, it'll literally be 2 full years of working from home. And everyone says, oh, I want to work from home. Oh, I want to work from home. But you still have to have those relationships because it is
Yeah.
something about that isolation. Even, I don't know, you just gonna have to really be intentional about surrounding yourself around positive people when you telework. But then also just this new life of mine being out and amongst people the way that I am is completely different. So how do you juggle all of the pulling and the tugging? Because you have wife, you have children, you have all kinds of stuff. Like I don't have the husband, children off at school, but I'm still like,
Look, let me tell you, it's it's challenging, but with God, all things are possible. But what we I put a lot of stuff on hold to raise family, to be with family, more than more than people know. But this year, um, we're believing God that there will be a shifting, and we'll be able to do what I do full time. And my baby graduates this year, so
okay,
so I'm done. I'm done with the kids in school now. What he does after high school, we'll see. But I hope he's planning to go to college. But yeah, it's hard. But what I keep telling myself is rewarding to a degree because I want to leave a legacy for my kids, and I've always preached that hard work pays off. I always preach that you know don't faith without works is dead, and they watch me, and and I got this saying that I'm gonna sleep when I'm dead. So um I believe that, but I also need rest, and it's hard, but man, you find that time with yourself and you pray and say, Lord, give me strength, especially when you're doing your purpose. When you're working your purpose, man, it's rewarding in itself, but it's challenging.
it
It ain't
is.
gonna come easy. It ain't gonna come easy, man. I find, and I just shared with a musician friend of mine that you when we're in a place and we're not feeling good, or we're feeling low, I find when I get on my keyboard and start playing or singing, it it releases what's ever bugging me, what's ever the agony of what's going on inside of me. It just, I guess it just say, oh sure, I can't be with him right now because he's in a worship mode. He's in a thankful mode, and it leaves. So I find with family and stuff, it's so rewarding to have family. I have a lot of friends that I met years ago that are in the business now, and they have kids, but they don't have the whole package. And I have questioned the part of should musicians even be married? It's just, man, it's just because we do so much and we go on so much, and you know usually your spouse doesn't understand um, the ups and downs of being a musician and gigging, and people calling you to play for this, and they don't pay you, or the Lord gonna bless you, and all that stuff, and you got to go home and be like, well, look here, the Lord gonna bless us. What you mean Lord gonna bless us? Well, they didn't pay me. So when it's just you can handle that better. But when you have a family, you have to be like, well, listen, we're gonna trust God. We're gonna trust God. We're gonna trust God. And I'm like, yeah. But those days are slowly going away. I tell a lot of pastors and people who call me to do things. They have a saying that they say, brother, are you free for this particular day? I said, no, I'm not free, but I'm available.
I know that's right. Well,
Yeah,
so while
yeah.
you open that up, are you available April 30th and for how much? Because I want I want to have the 2 year conversations with Selena anniversary. That's what V and I were talking about whenever you went away. Um, trying to help you come this way to Mississippi whenever you're ready to. But it's gonna be at Chicken Stick. I gotta call him and make sure. When I called the other day, he was throwing chicken, and he was like, "Listen, whatever day you do decide, just let me know. You good." And so I want to call him back and tell him I think it's gonna be April the 30th. We just gonna show up in his place with some cake and whatever else, and celebrate the 2-year birthday.
Oh, okay. Of your show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations. I'll have to check my calendar on that.
Yeah,
Check my calendar.
check your calendar, because it wasn't called Conversations with Selena. April 25th is the actual date. It was the happiness hour, and it just kind of rolled on over. One more time, it was motivational moment, and then one more time to Conversations with Selena. So the name is actually pushed a few months into the pandemic, because initially it was happiness hour. But it's still, that's the birthday that it started, and it
There you
all
go.
began April 25th. So
Awesome. Awesome.
April gonna be a
Okay.
busy month for Sunshine.
Yeah, it's busy. It's busy for me too, man. I just got a call for something on the 2nd of April, and then I'm doing something on my anniversary. Look, my anniversary is in April. My daughter was born in April. My son was born in April.
Oh my
Um,
goodness,
my oldest, he's March 2028.
that's
So
another
it goes
Aries.
right. It goes from March to April, where we had our anniversary. My daughter was born, my baby was born. Then I have a daughter born in May 12th. So it just keeps
It just
going.
keeps on going.
Yeah, it don't stop. And we were trying to plan to go out to California for our anniversary, and I don't know if that's going to happen. So we're going to find a way to do something, because the pandemic really kind of messed up a lot of things, with travel. And then once you kind of getting out of the pandemic, then the enemy shows his face on that side. Well, gas go. You had to travel with a horse and buggy. Get a horse some water. He be get ready to go.
You'll be singing along the way,
I tell you something, huh?
singing them troubles
Mm.
away.
Just trying to.
You gonna give us a tune or something?
Uh, you said we're gonna give him a tune or something.
Because I can't hold one. Sunshine can't hold one over here. I sang
Oh
a
man.
portion of this song, Traveling Shoes, because I'm trying to no, I am traveling in April. And I was like, Traveling Shoes, Lord. And this girl just laughed at me, because my grandmother used to sing that all the time. And then she sent me the song, and I broke out crying, because it just reminded me of my grandmother singing that song, Traveling Shoes, Lord.
Oh wow.
I don't want
Traveling shoes.
traveling shoes.
Man. My mother used to sing a song. One of her favorite songs was she would go, if I can help somebody as I travel along, so my living will not be in vain. And she would go all over the place. My mom used to get happy every time she sang. So I lost you, man. You just put me on the screen. Oh, there I go. There we go. Yeah.
You were
But
singing. You were singing.
but yeah, that was one of her favorite songs. If she can help somebody, and when you think about the songs that she sang, um, it was such a message. If we could just help somebody as we travel along, man, our living won't be in vain. So that's I adapt that song. Every now and then I'll just do a little something.
Do a little something. Well, we
Yeah,
enjoyed
just do a little
that.
something.
So what else do you have going on? Because I don't want to talk about that other man. I'm gonna let you bring
Oh,
him in.
yeah, we got to have a special time for him, because he's a mess. But he keeps me busy as well. He keeps me busy, brother Deacon Tusay.
Brother Deacon
Yeah,
Tuesday.
brother Deacon Tusay. Yeah, he's been a blessing to all of us, because people just don't laugh enough. And Deke keep us all laughing. he got something he was telling me the other day about this gas. So we probably we'll probably have him do a little something about these gas prices. So,
I got
but yeah, I'm just I really need to put a show together with Deke. I hadn't had a show since, oh man, 19, maybe 18. 18, I think my last show was probably in Picayune at the Grand.
okay.
Was it? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have to check my one of my posters. But yeah, so and then the pandemic slipped in, and then everything just kind of went haywire. But I've been doing a lot of spots at churches. I get calls for birthday parties, and um, I did a couples. Um, it was a couples. It wasn't a retreat, but it was something they had at a church for couples, and I think it was during Valentine's month. And Deke came out. Deke did his thing.
Well, that's
So
good because I mean, we talk about it all the time. You do not want to take those gifts and talents to the grave. Like you said, you can sleep whenever you're
absolutely,
dead. That's the saying. But you don't want
yeah,
to take those gifts and talents because you are blessing people as you travel along the way. And
amen.
um, if you know that you're gifted in more than one area and you can do that like that, like go from Dr. D over to Ray and to Sam and to whatever other roles that you play. I see you at the school with your son. I mean, that is such a blessing because music in itself is a ministry. And
Yeah, yeah.
then you can bring comedy with it. That's like healing people. I mean, laughter is good for the soul. Isn't that the truth?
Hell, looking for all of us. I
For
sit and
all
watch some Deacon Tuesday videos, and I laugh myself and say that is so crazy. It's crazy. I did a video some years ago, and I want to revisit it. I want to do it again. Um, the Bible talks about it's better for a man to be on the corner of the roof than in a house with a nagging woman.
Mm-hmm.
And D got on top of the roof. I got that video's on YouTube somewhere. And then he fell off the roof. So
Oh,
yeah, he fell
and
off
had
the
to go
roof.
back in the house and let that nagging woman take care of
Yeah, absolutely,
it. Hmm.
absolutely, absolutely.
No, that's
But yeah,
cute.
I just want like I was telling you earlier, it's important that we go to the grave empty. All the gifts and talents God's given us that we leave them in the earth. I don't want to show back up and he's like, you supposed to leave this in the earth. Why you brought it back to me? Like, man, he's sitting there trying to tell the Lord, you're bad, my bad. Nah, I'm just trying to get it out, and the gifts makes room for you. The Bible talks about that. Finances is great, we all want it, we all need it, we all gotta have it. But that all comes with the gift making room. When the gift makes some room, it's making room for all of that. And when
Mm-hmm.
all of that, when the gift gets in that room, everything else is taken care of,
Everything's
and
taken care of.
everything is taken care of. So God is not short in his word, man. I was telling my son last night that he reigns on the just as well as the unjust. So we have to realize that what that we're given, man, is sweet. It's just important. He thought enough of me to give me what he gave me. He thought enough of you to give you what he gave you. So we're not to abuse it. We just supposed to use it to his glory, and that's what we've been trying to do. Next Saturday with Ray Charles, my prayer has been throughout this time of me preparing for this show that people that come out be blessed. They
Mm-hmm.
come out and they enjoy the show. Um, I was always a fan of Ray Charles, but not to a degree where I knew every song. And after doing him for like 8 times, I believe it's been, um, just amazing of the library that Ray Charles has. I'm like, man, and people love Ray Charles,
Hmm.
so we we're gonna make sure that we try to give our all. The old saints used to sing a song in the church. It may be my last time. I don't know. So with that being said, man, every time I do something, I try to make sure that if it's my last time, I did it right. But just you just can't go half stepping, man. And that's what what I learned this with social media. When you got a show coming up and you're posting things, there's no people say, well, I didn't see your video. I didn't see the fly. I didn't see the fly. So, post it every day. Post it every hour. When things are before people all the time, then they have a tendency to be able to say, oh God, he killing me. Every time I look around, he got something up on, okay, so you saw it. You in their face, So I'm learning all this with, man. And I have a lot to learn when it comes to social media. My sisters get on me all the time about not knowing how to do. Sammy not tagging people. Sammy not you're not doing this. Sammy not doing. I'm like, oh, I just, you know, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
And you're right. Like I talked about this, I think, like on the morning show, because I started listening to books. And this one book, I caught it when the man was talking about the 10x rule and how you need to just show up. And so this lady encouraged me today. She said, don't overthink it, just show up, just do it. And in the
Yeah,
midst of showing up, you put yourself out there, and people are
that's right.
seeing it, because if you post just a picture, you get all kinds of comments and this and that on that one picture.
Mm-hmm.
You post an event, it's like crickets. You looking around like, did anybody see that? Did anybody see that? But at
Right.
least you're putting it out there. And like you said, you share it and you let them see it, because Coke and Pepsi did not shy away from putting themselves out there, to the point that now when you think about, do you want something to drink? Even if you want a bottle of water, probably Coke or Pepsi put that in a container for you. The Gatorade or
Yeah,
Powerade, Coke or Pepsi product, put that in a container, but they show up every single place, and they didn't shy back from it. So that's what they became known for. That's what they
right.
became known for, because they continue to put themselves out there. And we do tend to shy away, or we just don't know how to utilize it. I know for me, I did not really do social media until 2020. I had the accounts, but I was like, wow, people, how y'all find the time to be on here? Because it is time consuming.
It's very
But
time consuming.
it is very time consuming, but this is the new way of doing things. So
It is.
if you're trying to reach people, this is how you have to utilize the tools, and have people share and tag them on a regular basis, on a daily basis, and just continue to show up, keep putting it out there. So your sisters are right, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah.
time
And I don't
consuming.
know they are. I know they are. It's just um,
And
having
then we
time to
can
do that.
schedule them. That's another thing that we need to start doing, scheduling them, so that you don't have to get out there and put it on there every day. You just schedule it to post. That's what I'm planning on doing, because I'm not going to be able to show up and keep doing. That's just not who I am anyway.
Yeah. Well, I find it, and yeah, we do need to use that feature for
Mhm.
real. But I just find it just easy. I just go and I press, and I share it on Deacon Tuesday page, my page, my fan page, put it on YouTube, IG. I just hey, my problem is like what I need to learn to do more often is learn to tag. Those persons that you want to see your videos and stuff like that. That I find that my sisters get on me a lot about that. You post a video but you ain't tagging nobody. I'm like, well, shoot, they ain't. I'm it. They ain't it. I ain't tagging. So but yeah, I have to learn that.
Yeah, well, say sisters, y'all tag them for me.
And you know what? I done went down that road before. I had my talked to my daughters about doing it one time, and what they did, they forced me to learn a lot, which is good. But you see why people make so much money off of just doing something that's so simple, because like you said, we don't have the time to do it, and not only not having the time, it's just like, okay, I got to allocate an hour or two to learn how to do this right here when I could have been working on my craft, you
Mm.
know. But that has to become a part of our craft. It has to become a part of our, doing what we do. So I
Mhm.
get it. I totally get it, you know. And I applaud the people that do. That's why I like a lot of things. I share some things, and I mean, likes don't cost nothing. Shares don't cost nothing. Pressing a like button or love button or whatever. So uh, I do that, man.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, and that's what we need to help each other, and that's what we try to say. It's free just to like it, just to share it. Not that you want somebody to have you on their page every single day. So I'm not. That's not my expectation. Is that you share my stuff every single day, but you can
Right.
just click a little like as you're scrolling.
Yeah,
Just
that's
click
it.
like. That's it, and that helps with the social media algorithm for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it's old ghetto video or something, they'll share that now.
With
You
no
know,
question.
have a video being knocked out or you done knock somebody out.
I
Oh
was just
man,
gonna
you gonna
say,
go
you
viral.
want to start fighting?
Yeah, yeah. You go, hey, it goes viral with the quickness.
Ew. Be like, look at her swinging like that, going for the hair, going for that natural hair. Get this pulling on. You ain't gotta ask nobody to share that. It's viral
Nah, it's
next
gonna be
day.
shared. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Hmm. So, how long have you been singing? Oh, did he freeze again?
No, I'm not froze. You froze. And then if you said something when you was froze, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I was asking how long you have been singing.
Oh, I've been singing since the age of 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, since the age of 4. And um it, we used to have a little quartet. Me, my brother, and our neighbors. I grew up in the Lincoln Park area of Slidell, and I learned to play bass guitar in I was about what, probably 11 or 12. Started picking the bass up, playing a little guitar, but also I was kind of mastering the bass for a little while, and I traveled with the Smooth family. You familiar with them?
Yes, I
Smooth family from Slidell.
yes, they used to come to the church here.
Yeah, yeah. I played bass when their father first died. Um, I was the bass player. I was 14 years old, and I traveled with them to
Uh-oh.
We back. We back.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you too. Yeah, we
I
froze
can't
up a
see
little
you
bit there.
yet. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you were saying that you travel with the Smoot family and at the age of 14. So they
Yeah,
used to come to my grandmother's church right there in the little curve behind the Shell, the Valero and station where all those gas stations are right when you get off the exit and Picayune. The little
yeah,
white church that used to be, it's still there, but it looks different over there. But yeah, they used to come there all the time, the Smoot family. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. That's my family, man. Actually some Sundays when I'm like a freelance musician right now, so when I get calls to go play at churches, I go play. But if I don't have anything, I go over by Pastor Plummer, Cynthia Plummer. I go to her church and I play bass guitar.
Oh wait, Teresa said she remember when you were on Showtime at the Apollo.
Yeah, yeah, I did that in '97. Yeah, it aired in '97. I did it. I taped it in '96. It's on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I was on there.
I didn't know that
Steve
until
Harvey. Steve Harvey was the host.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a really awesome experience.
He's good at that too.
Oh man, it was real good because you meet a lot of people because um when we used to watch Showtime at the Apollo, I always thought it was staged. I said, "Oh, there's no way, nah." Well, there's a green room we sit in, and we're watching the show, and the green room's downstairs, and you walk upstairs to go get in the wing for your show, and they take like 4 shows a night, and Steve changes his suits and stuff. Um, And I remember sitting there, and this girl was just devastated, man. She was crying and stuff. And we're looking at the tape, and next thing you know, she comes down the stairs and she's really crying. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is real. And so, I said, oh Lord. So everybody's stomach get tight. So the show I was in, it was a really, really good show. Everybody in my segment was good. There were some tap dancers. Um, this guy, Cool Water, I think his name was. He won. No, the tap dancers won my segment, but I didn't get booed, so I wasn't a loser. So
Well, that's good because man, when Sandman come out, you be like, oh
yeah,
Lord, here he
yeah.
go.
And when like I said, we taped the show um like months before it airs. So if you got booed, you can't call them people and say, hey, can you not air that? Don't put that on it. No. So, and it's kind of like when they do American Idol and stuff like that. I've seen some people that have been on the show and they can't tell you about the show because I guess, I don't know contracts or what, but you're thinking, wait, you can tell me the outcome of this show, but they don't. So that's how the shows be, and that's how Showtime at the Apollo was.
Mm-hmm.
Really good, really, really. I appreciated rubbing the log that so many of our entertainers have touched and rubbed.
I know. I think it was Steve Harvey telling his testimony about just barely fixing to give up. Just fixing to give up and decided, if I could just get over here and get to this show,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll be okay. And just making just enough to get there, not knowing how he was going to get back home. And he actually, won that
Won the
night.
show, yeah,
Won the
yeah.
show and got the money. And when you hear of those encouraging testimonies like that, it does really keep you motivated to continue on, to press on. Because like you were saying earlier, people want you to show up for free and they want you to do it for free. And they want to say, God's going to bless you. And I was saying that early. I was like, people need to realize if they help you, God is going to bless them. But, but sometimes you get to the point where you really have almost depleted all of what you have and you're dependent on somebody to bless you in order to get to the next point. And and I think about when he says that sometimes of how he was sleeping in his car. I think he was sleeping in his car and they called him and he didn't even have enough money to get there. And I don't even remember what did he do to get the money just to get to that show. It was like he was doing barely one show to get to the next.
He's what he said. He won. He was in a show and he won some money, and they invited him back the next day. Like the next day or the next show or something. Well, that show paid a little more money, and he was able to get to another spot he needed to get to, and made more money.
Made more money.
So, more money. So,
and it's like you're just one show away. Literally, you're like one show away from that breakthrough. And, it was just, like I said, just very encouraging just to keep pressing on and to keep moving forward. Because you have to show up. That's the only way you're going to know. And had he quit, we wouldn't have had him and a whole bunch of other people had they taken their defeat, their loss, and just went and curled up in the corner in the fetal position and never got up.
Right.
I think we reach success by the failures. If we give in to that defeat, it's just over. And you don't want to live this life with regrets and take all those gifts and talents to the grave. Because I heard recently, you know how we always say you only live once. And I read it, it says you live every day. You only die once.
Hello, I like that.
I know,
All
I
right.
did too. I said, okay, I'm gonna adopt that one right there.
You live every day.
I live every day. And so we need to seize the moment and do things to feed ourselves. Like I was thinking about like this trip going to Greece. Speaking of that, there it is right there on the screen. So make sure you go to the GoFundMe, help Sunshine go to Greece. But I was thinking about that and I said, you know, there was a season where I never really thought that I would be about to go to Greece. You know, we get so consumed with life and the troubles of this world that you don't see past it. But I have a vision board over here, I have a vision board over there, and I was looking at the vision board today and it said travel. It has the little airplane that says travel, and I don't have any specific names. And if you see this right here, this says France right there, you know. So I have little reminders sitting around to remind me of things that I want to do, because at some point in life you never see yourself doing it. But it's
Absolutely.
when you mature and you realize you're going to get what you see. You're going to get what you write down. You're going to get what you give out. So now I'm like, okay, I'm giving out that energy that I have great expectation and good things are going to happen to me. I'm going to travel. I'm going to be debt free. You name it. I'm over here speaking it and claiming it and
Yeah,
everything else that we're
absolutely.
supposed to do, and just seeing it happen without living in fear. And, you know, you can't say, well, I don't make enough money for that. You
No.
make enough money to do what it is that you want to do, but you choose to do certain things with your money. Because I used to go to fast food a whole lot and will still go get myself something sometimes. And I said, wait a minute, what do you really want to do? Do you really want to eat out or do you really want to travel? So it's about changing the way that we handle our money and the things that we do, and the way that we do it. It affords us the ability to do stuff that at one point in our life we never saw ourselves doing. And it's all about the experience. Like you've experienced in rubbing that log, you've experienced being with those other performers at the Apollo. You've experienced the standing ovation, because I know I was up there screaming. I was standing up the whole time Ray was going on, and we're like, did y'all see us up there? No, we can't see y'all for the lights, but you feel like, plus I didn't know
Yeah.
your eyes was closed anyway. I'm up
Right.
there I'm up there having myself a good time. He ain't had a clue. Your eyes closed.
My eyes are closed, and I open them sometimes, but it's just, I really get into my character, and I'm like, Chuck, Ray can't see, so why can't I see?
Why
You
can't
know, but again, a little something nudged me on my back and say, bro, you're not really blind. So I'm like, oh, that's right.
that's
That's
right.
right.
That's right. I mean, because even when you walking off the stage and they hold you like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm you know what I'm doing? I'm preparing myself for that day if someone calls and said, listen, we need you to do Ray Charles. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. It's just a matter of time. So the what some would call the small events, which I think every event I do is big. Is big for me to when I have to sing at this church Sunday. I'm playing for them, and I'm doing a praise and worship, and then before the bishop get up to sing, get up to preach. I'm doing a song before him. That's big to me. That's a big moment, especially I figure if I can prepare for Ray Charles the way I do, God deserves that and some.
mm-hmm.
I mean, he's the giver of it all. So I'm gonna cut him short. Like, well, I'm tired. I ain't gonna do. I get up when I have to play at a church, and usually churches are like 10 o'clock, maybe some 11. I always get up like 5 o'clock in the morning and go over all the music that I need to do because I want to offer up to God my best, And every time I do something, want to offer my best. And And it just even with the Ray Charles, I rehearse every day. You know, when we get off, I'm going and I'm gonna go over about 3, 4 songs. I know the songs, but I wanna know the songs, and I want to give the people, you know, not only just their money's worth, but I want to give them a good show so that when they walk off, they're like, man, that was a really good show, you know. And you can tell when people put their time into stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People lie when they say, I don't know. Yeah, I could tell. You know, well, it's just a thought that counts. I know I can tell what the thought was when you go into things. I'm always trying to better what I do, you know, and especially giving God my best.
Wow. You helping some people. You are helping some people just
Yeah.
speaking of that spirit of excellence, because a lot of times we don't manage that time very well, and we don't try to master our craft. We just want to do it haphazardly, but we want to be blessed to the magnitude as the person that's putting in all of the time and all of the hours, and you can't do that. And like you said, you cannot despise the small beginnings. Every show is an important show.
Big
That's
show.
how
It's a big show.
yeah, it's a big show.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel here. Like, I'm trying to put more and more on the calendar, because I was like, this lady told me today, she said, God has sent people to tell you that this is your gift. You need to receive that, because I think you don't realize that the show is your baby. The podcast is your baby. So, it's your job as the podcaster, the musician, the performer, to master that. And not that you're trying to mimic anyone, but if there's someone that, like for Ray, you're trying to get into that character. So if there's someone that does shows, I know a lot of times people are like, you're going to be the next Oprah. Well, I just want to be Sunshine. I don't have to be Oprah. And I didn't watch Oprah like that. Like, I've seen her shows, but being a faithful Oprah watcher, that just was not what I did. But I did watch her say she was intentional with her shows, and people feel that. They feel that she cares about them. That's why people flock to her, because of how she showed up for her show.
Yeah.
And you can't just not give it your all and think it's going to come back. So you're so right about that we have to be those people of excellence. We have to put the time in, we have to put the research in, and we just got to get in character, whatever that may be. If transparency is your character, then that's how you have to
What
show
you do?
up.
Right. I find I resigned from a church. I played for 11 years, and I resigned going on about 6 years now. And so, like I told you earlier, I'm like the fill-in musician, and I go through when I get called from churches, whatever, and I go and play with. I find that God has put me in a season where I see churches that are having churches that are playing, church that are serious, church that are need to close down. I see. I'm serious. I see all of that because I like to give God my best, and I can't stress that enough. If a church starts for 10, I'm probably there at 8:45. I'm there an hour before because I don't want to just rush in and then call myself trying to give God my best. Like, yo, dude, you just rushed in here. You still carnal, you not. So, but I find a lot of people just got a that'll do spirit, and that'll do. Nah, I just cannot roll like that. When God allowed me to do weddings, and there was a band in New Orleans I used to work with, and even today, if they give me a call, they give me a song list, I go and we do a lot of wedding receptions. I go and do that. When God allowed that kind of stuff to come my way, I don't take it as I don't play it like it's little. It's big because you know what, God, you put me on their mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in front of these people, and I want to do my absolute best because I do a Louis Armstrong. Um, you might have seen that when I did it with my son on the Black History program.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I would get calls to do that. You're gonna have the guy that do the Louis Armstrong, and I was like, wow. And that was just me. And one day I was just singing a song. We were in New Orleans somewhere. I was just singing a song, and I looked over when I got to another verse, and I told the lady, I said, "Hey, can I do it like Louis?" And she looked at me like, "I guess." And I just jumped in and started doing it like him. And she was like, "Oh, okay, okay." So
Okay.
it works. But I working your craft, man. It's constant. One day I'm gonna close my eyes, and when I'm finished, I'm finished. But right now, I'm not finished. I got a lot of things to do. And like I said, uh, earlier when we talked before we came on there, too much is given, much is required. So I've been given a lot. So he requires a lot out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired and like I don't want to do this, want to do that. Well, it's too bad. I've given you a lot, so I require a lot from you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you relinquish that, people are blessed.
They
They
really are.
yeah, yeah. So I'm excited about my next move. Like I was saying earlier, I'll be retiring from my corporate job, which is I work with the school system for actually March 8th made 25 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I'm about to give 25 plus to me and my career, to me and what I do, and but it was a season for me because you always have people saying to you, "Man, he's so talented. How come he didn't make it? How come he didn't made it?" Da, da, da. And it kind of you get with yourself and you be like, "I know they right, I ain't right," but then I look at my family and these kids and I'm like, you know what? I needed to be here to raise them. We could have had a really good life. I just dove out there, but they wouldn't have had me. And no telling what kind of things the enemy would have crept through doors and cracks I left open because I'm not here. So I
Mm-hmm.
was able to be here. And my prayer with God is that he honors my commitment to my family and allow me to obtain those things here in the earth that I want to obtain, and give him the glory because I love to give. I love to, he gives seed to the soil. So if I ain't got no seed, I'm like, whoa, I must not be sowing.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to I'm excited about that, man. You mentioned me. I got to give away 2 tickets to the show, so I need to post that, um, to the show next week. So I have to probably do it by Wednesday or something. But yeah, I'm
What
always.
do you
And
have to do to get the 2 tickets?
what I'm gonna do is just have you put your name in the message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just put your name in the message. I'm always so into myself. Whenever I have a show, like if it's a comedy show, if it's if I'm doing a Ray Charles, I always buy tickets. Even this show, I'm producing a show, and it's my production. I still so into it. You know, so if I don't so into myself, I expect somebody else. I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm
just
just talk,
saying.
I'm just talking about what I'm talking about.
Yes. I didn't knock my phone down. It'll be all right. That's what the case is for. But
Yeah,
yeah, so that'll be good. It's next Saturday, right?
Saturday doors open at 7. Show starts for 8.
Okay, so I'm gonna get Sunshine a ticket and I'll get a ticket to give away as well.
Cool, cool.
All right, so Sunshine gonna be giving away a ticket.
That's not
Another
gonna give me that ticket. Yeah.
yes, Sunshine. So if you're on this live, put hashtag Ray. That's what you put on here, and then I'll make a post to when are you gonna make yours?
I'm gonna probably what today is probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll make it and I'll have it on a few days, maybe through the weekend and Monday I may pick the name.
Okay, so I'll go ahead. I'm gonna try to go ahead and post mine tonight, maybe, and then because I do a Wednesday, and I haven't done a Wednesday in a minute, so I'll put it out there, and then on Wednesday I'll probably pull the name and give it away.
Oh, I get that. That's cute. So you're saying like a Wednesday, like a Wednesday.
A win, yes, and I put that in parentheses.
I
Wednesday,
got, I
yeah.
got. Oh,
See?
all right. I see you. I see you. I
Mhm.
see you
So
shining. I see you shining.
So go ahead, Sunshine. So I try to make names for them, and then I'm like, that's getting to be a bit much, but something will still come to me if it's motivational Monday or testimony Tuesday or Wednesday or Transformation Thursday. I just be coming up with some stuff. I be saying, Lord, what we doing today?
Right.
Lord,
Right.
what we doing today? And this man at one of the shows, he said, thank God every time you go live. And I'm telling you, people have really spoken over it, saying that the Lord is going to bless it. And so sunshine continues to show up, even on some dark days. You know, I may not come and come and go live, but my mind wants to. And I'm like, you know what? I need to show up even when I'm sad. I can't let life stop me from showing up, you know.
No, you can't do
Somebody
that.
told me, they said if I go to a restaurant or to a store and they're closed and then I come back and they're closed, I'm gonna eventually go somewhere else. And this society, their attention span is very short. So
Yeah.
if they're looking for you and you're not there, before you know it, they're moved on to somebody else at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or whatever time that you're supposed to be there. So I'm asking, I'm asking God to help me to be consistent, with my time, not just consistent every day. Because every time, you try to get better with what you're doing. So that way you'll know what time to find sunshine. I can still accommodate people. Like if you would have said, no, I'm not going to be able to do it till 9 o'clock. I'm not on anyone else's network. This
Right.
is Sunshine Network. So we can do it whatever time. And so I do try to be flexible when it comes to that. But for the most part, I do want to try to get consistent because I keep hearing you say you arrive early, you get up early.
Yeah.
And that's another book that we just recently listened to, the 5 a.m. Club. And that definitely is a thing, to get up early and be intentional so that you can be successful.
For years, I used to get up and go to the gym for 4:30 in the morning, and I would work out and shower and go to work. I did that for years. It got harder the older I got, like, oh, geez. But I want to adapt that back into my, the only difference is this year, this is the first year I've had to be at work so early. I have to be there by 6:30. And so what I do, I get there by like 6:10 because my student gets off the bus at 6:30. All the other years, I had to be there like 7:15, 7:30, whatever, when the bell rings. But this is the first year, so getting up at 4:30, I still get up. My clock still goes off. But every now and then I go in my garage and do a circuit on my own and just do a 20-minute or 30-minute circuit in my garage. And but I really like going. I keep my membership because it's almost like going to church, being around some believers. It's always good to join with some people that's like-minded. You see people in the gym hitting it. That encourages you, and you don't have to say a word to you. It just encourages you. So that's where I'm at with it.
Because you're seeing what they're doing and you see them showing up. And just something like this, a show where people, because to me, they're going to be able to see this for years to come. Facebook, YouTube. And so the legacy that you're leaving behind is not only for your family, but it's for, it's just going to live on and on and on. And people are going to play it over and over, and they're going to hear what you did to become successful. They're going to hear how you lived your life to be there for your family, So this is blessing somebody in so many ways. And I want to continue to do this. I think that's why I love it so much, because I also enjoy helping people. And it looks different for all of us. Everybody don't want to be on the screen. Some people will bless you behind the scenes and dare you to say their name. Don't you say my name. Don't you say my name out loud, Sunshine. I'm not playing with you. I'm like, I'm not going to do that, But we all play a part, and everyone's part is very important.
Listen, I have my baby sister. She encourages me more than she knows. She's gonna be singing in the show. As one of my Raynettes. She gets up every morning and do an encouraging video. She started doing it now. I think it might be going on 2 years. But I look at her views and it's not a lot. I look at her likes, it's not a lot. But she gets up every morning, and some lady saw her on, I think it was Instagram, and invited her to some place in Houston to do a conference. So, my sister supported me. So me and my dad, we drove from here to Houston, and we were out there. And I was out there with tears in my eyes, how fluent she was on stage, doing what she did, her first time doing it live. Then she goes right back to doing it. Then this other conference, they called her. And then it was canceled because of COVID. Then the guy called her back. She went and did it. And I sat and I watched her, and I'm like, man, she's killing. She's really good. She's really good with it. And now she's she understands this internet, so she got her little words popping up, and her lighting and all that stuff. I said, girl, look at you looking cute. Look at you looking cute. But she constantly push. And I've told her, and she'll tell you, I've told her years ago, always have more than one job.
Mm-hmm.
Get certified in what you get certified in, because when something falls, you got that to lean back on. So she does really good. If you're not following her, her name, well, she's Kimberly Warren, but she goes by Kim's Corner. And she take pictures. She's a cosmetologist. She's what else Kim does? Well, she's also a teacher. She teaches in a school system, so that's 3 jobs. And of course, she sings at her church, and she do little things with me, do a little motivation thing. But that's gonna blow up for her. Yeah, look out for her. She's definitely going to blow up. I mean, every okay, you found her. Every
Oh, I
morning.
typed that in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Every morning she's doing it. When you talk about consistency, that's her. That is her. She'll travel down here and she'll say, Sam, let me use your lights. I need to go do my video. She does it, man. She's killing.
That's awesome. So how do we find you?
Well, what you do is you can go to Samuel Warren on Facebook.
Is that on all social media, or is it different on some?
I really promote Deacon Tuesday more than I promote myself. So that's the only thing I have out there. I have a page with Samuel Warren. I had one with Samuel R. Warren that was hacked. I see people still kind of go to that. But Samuel Warren, and all my other stuff is Deacon Tuesday. Deacon has his own page. You go to YouTube, I have all my videos under Deacon Tuesday. And I have a fan page for Deacon Tuesday as well. It's the Deacon with the 2 save.
It's on YouTube. Yeah, so YouTube too. So yeah, so Samuel Warren, I was on Facebook, and then Deacon To Save is also on Facebook and YouTube. So we
YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on TikTok too.
Okay, TikTok too.
He's TikToking. Yeah, TikTok, you don't stop.
TikTok, you don't stop. I just got my name changed on YouTube to Conversations with Selena, and it is very hard to have the same name across all social media platforms because, like, some of them don't like you to be so long. Like, I tried to change Twitter to Conversations with Selena, and it told me it was too long. So it's like Combo. I just changed it to Combo with Selena, I think it is.
Okay,
so it's kind of hard, but do what you can and hope that people can search and find you on one platform or another. So I'm trying to get out there. The other day, what did I do the other day? Try to get on Apple Music and Google Play and whatever all that stuff is, just to take some of this and condense it and put it into the traditional. Because I saw a video pop up, and I actually said this a year ago that this is what I was going to do, and I never did it. I said, okay, we at 365 days later, and you being a master procrastinator.
Right.
So it's time to do it because that's how you get your name out there. And
Right.
People come with their encouraging words and they say, Sunshine, you're going to be a household name. And I tell you what, people that I don't even see in my comments, they'll see me out and they're like, hey, Sunshine. I'm like, how you know?
You'll be surprised people that stroll your page. Don't say nothing, don't like nothing, don't share nothing, but they're watching. So you know what? To me, that encourage. I have people who told me, "Hey man, you're doing your Ray Charles thing," and I'm like, "Are they my friend on Facebook?" I don't know, but you know what? That's cool because if you watch it, I'm gonna keep posting.
Mm-hmm. And that's really confirmation that you have to just let your light shine. Regardless if you can tell that others are watching, you just have to know that they're watching. So if there's any question, they answer the question. They are watching because they can come and tell you something that you said or something that you're doing, where you're doing it. You're like, oh, is that where I'm supposed to be? I'm so glad you reminded me because I didn't know, So we just thank God for them. I don't give the non-supporters a lot of attention. There are people that give them a lot of attention and be like, don't about everyone. No, you can't do that because you have people who truly love you, support you, follow you. This one lady told me, honey, whatever you decide to do, just know I'm with you. I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I tell you, they don't even understand how powerful those words are when it's just, I'm here, I'm with you. What do you need me to do?
Right.
So you showing up for your sister, I mean, it's nothing like it. And when she shows up for you, your family shows up for you. Like that night, I met your wife, and I got a chance to take a picture, which I'm gonna have to go find that picture and post it and be like, Sunshine giving away a Ray ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go find it and I'm gonna post it and give a ticket away. So you just let me know. I just called the number right here to get my ticket, or
you can call, and once you call it, I'll tell you how you can pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Well, did you have any closing words for your audience? Because just remember, you're gonna have an audience for years to come. So what do you want them to know?
Well, I just want them to know, man, that I'm just an old country boy. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. But yeah,
now, you should have sang that going out for us.
I don't even know if I know that whole song. I can just sing that bridge. I'll do
just
that
part. Yeah.
But I just want people to know that don't ever give up on yourself, because God never gave up on us. And when it seems hard, it's just a moment in our life. It won't always be that way, and support those whom you love, and support those who's doing something, man. Everybody wants support. So I just want people to know, man, and look, come out to the Ray show, when Deacon Two Save does his his big comedy show. Come on out and laugh. That's about it. Love God like He loved you. And that's
you'll
about
be
it.
advertising with Sunshine.
I'll be advertising with Sunshine. If you can't see, you ain't looking because the sun is shining.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, it is. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. That's it.
I love it. Look, you were saying the sun is shining. I was about to say even Ray could see that.
Nah, Ray can see it.
Even Ray can see sunshine is shining over there.
Yeah, he can see it. Yeah, he can.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, y'all. Listen, Sunshine gonna be giving away tickets, and Mr. Samuel is gonna be giving away tickets. So y'all please be on the lookout for the tickets that are being given away for the show coming up. Saturday, March 19th, doors are opening at 7 o'clock. The show starts at 8 o'clock sharp. And the number is 985-641-5079 if you want to get your own tickets. But you can also win 3. You're giving away 2, right?
I'm giving away a pair, yeah.
You're giving away a pair of Sunshine Solo. So I'm going to give away. Maybe somebody can come go with me.
No, there you go. There you go.
That's how you do. You got to be strategic with what you're doing.
There you go.
So, yes. Okay, what's the message? Message me your number. Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Tarva says, hey, Samuel.
Who is that?
Tarva Cook.
Hey, tell her I said hi.
She heard
you. Hi. Okay, she heard.
She heard you, Samuel. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really did enjoy our time together. I'm going to help you promote Ray. Anytime you're doing anything, just reach out to me and let me know, because I truly think that this is the lane that I'm supposed to be in. I'm trying to stay in my own lane.
There you go.
Stay in my own lane. You see, I didn't break out in song, but I'll promote you. There go Tricia Powell right behind me, March 19th during the day. Her book signing is going to be in Burlington this weekend. March Madness with Ron Deasy Comedy Show at the Grand in Picayune. See, I love promoting other people, but don't ask me to sing. Do not ask me to sing a song.
Hey, look, stay in your lane. But if you're gonna get over sometime, make sure you put your blank on. Yeah, don't just switch lanes. That's an accident waiting to happen. That's what happened. People just jump over in other people's lane and then actually get over.
And then wonder what had happened.
Right.
What had happened? You was an accident waiting to happen.
There you go.
But yes, y'all, please put hashtag Ray in the comments if you would like an opportunity to win. And then I'm also going to make a post for mine tonight, maybe. Don't hold me to it, by tomorrow. And I gotta get Sunshine a little spare time. But yes, I'm excited about that. You are going to thoroughly enjoy the show. So if you don't win the ticket, it's okay. Buy the ticket. And then, matter of fact, buy another ticket and give it away. Because who loves a giver? God.
That's right.
God loves a cheerful giver. So buy a ticket, give a gift of a ticket to Ray, because I'm telling you, you will not regret it. It is amazing. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna let you go so you can go practice singing a song and closing your eyes and
yeah, absolutely. I
love how you do. You was I said he got that down.
I got it down, man. I got it down.
So listen, you got your part down. This is the part I'm gonna have down with Oprah. You have one. You have one.
You have one. There you go. That's it.
You win one. I guess that's how she said. I gotta go.
Everybody wins one.
Everybody wins one. That's what Sunshine gonna get to the point. She can get one away to everybody. So
there you go.
I know some people might be. She said, "Great show, thank you." Some people might be sitting back laughing, talking about, "Look at her. She only got like 1 or 2 followers," like you were saying about your sister. It's okay. Do not despise small beginnings.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I started, I know we're about to go, but when I started doing Deacon 2 Save, I would do videos for when the Saints played. And when I started doing that, my following just went off the chart. I went viral one time when we played Atlanta. I did a song after a game, and it was a country song, and I wrote some lyrics to it to fit the Saints. And man, those people went crazy. And ever since then, that's been my fan base. It's just jump out there. But what I had said to myself, I had been doing my comedy for a while, and I said, man, I need more followers. I need to do something that ignites some people. I just gotta. And I decided to do the videos after the Saints, and that was a good move. People love Deacon 2 Save.
Deacon 2 Save. He looked like
you gotta get him to come on.
A light socket.
Yeah. Yeah, he does look like that, huh? I know.
Yeah, but I love it. So basically your words are shake it up a little bit. You got to change it up sometimes in order to get the results that you're looking for.
Absolutely. You gotta, do the unknown, man. Just think out the box. Because look, and this just popped in my head. The reason why we say think out the box is because Jesus borrowed one and he didn't even stay in it. Woo, Lord. Look, tell your other neighbor what I said again. Jesus borrowed a box and he didn't even stay in it.
Didn't
So
even stay in
why
it.
we keep ourselves in the box?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
That's right. That's right. And you cracking yourself up.
Yeah,
That tickles me. You say, I just thought about this.
yeah. I just thought about that. It just popped in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Well, you're truly a blessing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Yes, and we're gonna link up and we're gonna do some stuff. But please check your calendar for April the 30th. I'm thinking it's gonna be at Chicken Stick. I'm gonna call him as soon as we get off the line just to verify that date with him. If not, we might be at the Grand with Mama Cat, but we're gonna try to be somewhere to celebrate the 2 years of Conversations with Selena.
Gotcha.
All right, sir. Thank y'all
All
so
right.
much for joining. Keep it smiling, sunshine. Mwah. Have a great night.
Bye bye.